baby, let's do it. Let's go, baby, we're on the Barker. Oh my God, this thing is insane. Oh my goodness. We're wide open, guys. We're wide open. Welcome, my friends. My name is Alfred Montaner, and I got a special treat for you guys. A brand new hole number 1 Catamaran. What is this? My goodness, that is crazy. Wow, what an introduction. Kevin,
what's up,
what's
buddy?
going on, man? How you doing?
Good.
Oh my goodness. Wow, what? That sounded amazing, Kevin. So, we're here at the St. Pete show. Beautiful weather, and we have a hole number 1 Barker. I'm so excited. You know, this is like the only boat out here that I'm really excited to see.
I love it. I'm glad you're excited. We're all excited.
All right, so you know I do the chit show out of Black Point Marina,
Right.
and one person saw this boat, and they were like, "Hey, what brand of boat is that? I really want to get to know that brand." And I'm here, and I want you to tell me a little bit about the brand and tell me about this brand new boat that you got.
Sure, would love to. Absolutely. Yeah. So this is our very first 40 HPC.
Okay.
It's a high performance cat. It's a fishing catamaran, and it was designed by Michael Peters. Michael Peters Yacht Design.
Wow, the world famous Michael Peters, guys.
Absolutely. He knows what he's doing when it comes to cat boats, especially.
That is crazy.
He's got over 20 world championships in cat bottom boats. And everybody asks me, why would I come out and build a 40-foot catamaran after building a 26-foot monohull? And the reason is because I'm connected with a guy like Michael Peters.
Incredible, legendary.
And all of those boats were between 39 and 43 feet in length. So that's why this boat's 40 feet.
So can I jump on board and we can maybe walk and you can tell me a little bit about this entire cat, and then maybe we can talk in a separate video about this other 26 that you have here.
That sounds great.
All right, guys, let's get on board the hole number 1 Barker. So first things first, because they have not seen this brand on my channel, Kevin, where are you guys making these boats?
So we're based out of Sarasota, Florida.
And that's where you're building them?
Yes.
Cool. And you started off with the 26?
26 was our first model. We started out with a bay version, and then we ended up with the open version. We build way more of the open versions than we do the bay, just because that version is so much more versatile. You can do so much more with it. It's the same exact hull, but it gives you a little more offshore capability. But at the same time, it floats in the same water that the bay boat does.
Nice. So tell me a little bit of what we got going on here on this Barker.
Sure. Well, back in the transom, we've got dual 50-gallon live wells.
Okay.
On either side, we've got those are they end up really being trash cans, but they're coolers.
It's got a lot of storage here and a lot of space here as well, right?
This is bilge access.
Wow, this is huge.
So we've got the same exact setup on the starboard side. So that's the hooker sea chest.
Okay.
Excuse me, hooker sea chest. Dual 2,400-gallon per hour pumps. The nice thing about this setup is we've got a manifold system. So that manifold system allows you to be able to run any well with any of the pumps on either side of the boat.
Nice.
50-gallon live well.
50 gallon, is that what you
Right
just said?
here as well.
Nice, another big. I see that we got a drain back here.
Are those your scuppers?
Wow, this camera fits anywhere.
It does. And then back here in the back of the landing post, we've got a nice summer kitchen here. Freshwater sink.
Guys, this is a catamaran with all this sexiness. Guys, I am so excited to show you guys this boat.
Tackle storage.
Kevin, what were you thinking when you were discussing this boat with Mr. Peters? What were you envisioning at the time? What inspired this I mean, this is incredible. Like, to think and to come out with this incredible product. I want to know what led it there. What really happened?
Well, I mean, obviously, where I live in Sarasota, especially when you want a blue water fish, you've got to run a very long way.
Okay.
So, you know,
So
100
distance,
miles.
yeah.
So having a boat like this to be able to run and be able to run at speed, you know, to be able to run and cruise at 50, 60 miles an hour, you know, obviously it becomes a time machine, and that's really what these boats have all become, you know, with the speeds that all the boats are running, you know, nowadays. And then you have the comfort of the cat, the comfort of the cat ride.
Yeah.
It just
Real big.
makes it a fantastic package.
So let's talk about some of the features for the fishing guys, because I mean, the cat market is like die-hard, charter captain, comforts, big boy fishing. Definitely. We're talking about, you know, so tell me a little bit of the creature comforts and things that they would like on these boats.
Well, for us, we have a third MFD. So while you're back here bottom fishing, we can obviously you know, see a bottom machine picture there if you'd like.
Nice.
Put a SAT TV antenna and be able to watch football if you'd like as well. So, but as far as the fishing features, we talked about the live wells.
Yeah.
Obviously, we've got more than enough rod holders than you would ever need. But moving forward in the floor, we've got 2 fish boxes on either side, and all of these fish boxes are built by Frigid Rigid.
Oh, okay, sweet.
So Frigid Rigid builds the tubs and the lids for us. So they're basically a Frigid Rigid cooler. Show you that real quick.
Oh my goodness, yes, absolutely.
And
guys,
each fish box has its own dedicated macerator. Also for fishing, we use
windlass.
That's the windlass. Yeah, it's the Rebel Easy 6. So that's the working portion, or at least the top portion, and then this is access to the actual windlass.
Let me tell you something, you
It's
guys.
600 feet there.
The finish on this boat is incredible, incredible. There's, you got to tell me a little bit about the production and how you guys and your philosophy, because I see a lot of hard work and a lot of dedication and people that are proud building these boats.
We do. Well, number one, it all falls back on, you know, the guys and the girls that are building these boats.
Absolutely.
They have an incredible amount of pride in what they do, which is most important. But to answer the question, the way I look at things is we use the absolute best of everything that we can possibly use, from fiberglass to resins to hardware. We use the best, and at least the best that we can possibly
Not cutting
find.
corners at all.
Don't cut a corner at all. If we find something that's better,
you change
if
it.
it's more expensive, we change it, and we just change the price. So that's our philosophy. You know, our fit and finish, we believe, is the best in the industry.
It's incredible. I'm telling you guys, this thing is incredible.
So tons of storage here. We could insulate this, add freezer plates, chill plates. There's lockable rod lockers on both sides of the boat. This door will actually come off if need be, but we can custom build, you know, whatever the customer would want as far as the storage here.
I know my subscribers. Come on, Alfred. Come on, Alfred. I mean, you're giving them a pass, guys. I'm telling you, this thing looks amazing. I mean, I would love to go ahead and try to find something, but look at this. It's so different. I mean, you can tell. You know what I can authentically say, that this doesn't remind me of any other catamaran that I've been on. None.
Well,
it's unique to itself.
Yes, that's what we want. It definitely has a unique look. And we feel it's got great fishability. The ride is incredible, which I'm going to show you here shortly.
We're going to do a sea trial, guys. We're going to do a sea
yeah,
trial.
Check out the concept. So for a catamaran, there's a lot of room.
Yes, regrettably, I cannot show everything because my lens is not wide enough, but it is, I mean, you can have a head there easy, you won't be uncomfortable.
Absolutely.
Big door, get in and out. You know what, Kevin, because you're a bigger guy, can you jump in there real quick if you don't mind, because I think that'll say a lot of what, you know, how tall are you?
I'm 6'2".
Okay, so you're 6'2".
Yeah.
So I mean, if somebody wanted to have, you know, a head in there, they could.
Absolutely.
So, can you open that door in there? Is that to your electrical panel?
This is access to all of the electrical rigging.
Very nice. Look at that, guys.
These smaller hatches here, this is access to the macerator pumps, as well as the transducer. Probably not great lighting wise in there, but again, accessibility is key to us.
I can take you out of there. I know. I don't have 6'3" problems, so I can't relate. So tell me about this cover, this canvas up front. You guys can pull that off and on. That's just for
That's just literally within 3 minutes. We can
pull it off and
put it up and take down.
All right, guys, we're here at the helm, so let's go ahead and see the helm.
So we've got dual 24-inch Garmin's, Optimus joystick. All the switching systems are actually digital.
What was that? All the switching is what?
All the switching is digital.
Okay.
So we can turn on any lights that we want just by touching the button.
Do you have a bypass for the digital system if you do, if you want?
For some reason, both of these screens crap out.
Okay.
Inside the console, you can manually turn on and off every single function in the boat.
Okay, good. Some people like to have the old school come
Well,
back every now and then.
Well, we like that too, and we like a little bit of both. So that's why we have the switching here.
Yeah.
So if you have someone on the boat that really, you know, rather than telling them to go through the 3 steps to get to the digital switching on the Garmin's,
Okay.
you can just yell at them and say,
Press the one that,
turn the light bar on.
Cool. Tell me about these seats.
Yeah, so these seats are built for us by a company called Premier Performance Interiors, and they're super comfortable. The upholstery, we actually use a company called Ultra Fabrics.
And more storage, guys. Oh, access to your batteries. Look at that.
So those are your 4 engine batteries, and then the 2 larger batteries are your 2 house batteries.
Okay.
And then on top, that's an inverter, the big grill.
I see you guys have JO audio everywhere.
Oh yeah.
And this hard top is completely tricked out too.
So we actually non-skid the underside of the hardtop.
Okay.
And the reason we do that, there's a couple of reasons. One, it reduces glare. And number 2, if this was all shiny, that would be a lot of work chamois.
Less is more, guys. Simple, functional.
Teaser reels, just manual teaser reels.
Oh my goodness. All right, so
And underneath the rear seat here are our pool coolers. These are 2 65 quart pool coolers.
so you see, I wouldn't have thought that this was here. So it's nice, hidden, functional,
Very functional.
under the top, so you don't get sun when you want to get access to it.
A little bit of storage underneath the raised console. For what have you, really anything. Some ropes or
Yeah, nice. Is there, oh wow, storage in here as well.
a little bit,
For your cup holders, if you want
USB
to put something.
chargers,
Oh, you gotta have the iPad chargers for the kids,
another
you know.
couple of cup holders. All the armrests have cup holders.
I see there's a lot of work that's going on here. What are we looking at as far as build time for something like this?
So right now we have 6 more boats to build. So on a new order, it would be late in the summer early fall of this year, actually.
So you're around maybe 6 to 12 months.
Yeah, I'd call it 6 to 12 months.
6 to 12 months.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be realistic.
Yeah.
We're in the middle of
Right.
a worldwide situation,
Right.
so that affects a lot of things, guys. And there's things that are beyond any business's control.
And our goal is to just build one boat a month. You know, we don't want to build 200 boats a year. That's just not who we are. You can't build boats to this level of quality and build 200 of them a year. You just can't do it.
Yeah, it's very difficult to maintain this. So here's the questions, right? So now we're going to talk about specs, and then ultimately they're going to ask me, Alfred, ask him the price. But we'll wait for that till the end.
Right.
What are we looking at as far as fuel capacity on this?
So this boat holds 670 gallons standard.
670.
670.
So you're gonna go far when you want to go fish.
Sure. Yeah. This boat, you know, it cruises at 50 miles an hour, gets anywhere between, depending on the load, between 0.8 and 0.9 miles per gallon at 50.
At 50.
At 60, it just drops down to 0.7675.
What's top speed like?
Boat will run in the 80s.
In
Run
the
80s, no matter what.
I'm gonna do a sea trial, guys.
We'll put it right up there.
All right, guys.
For sure.
I gotta make sure. I gotta make sure this is not Highway 80. You know. All right,
We'll
guys.
show you.
No, trust me. Alfred Montaner has been on 80s. How do you like the 450s on this particular setup?
Love them. You know, the V8 package that Mercury's offered, you know, obviously including these 450s, have literally been game changers. I mean, the motors are incredible. They have the torque, they have the power, and we're anxious to see, you know, what's coming next.
Yeah, there's stuff coming, but you know, I hear a lot.
For sure.
But we won't say anything because I like to not talk too much. But there's stuff coming, guys. Not from just them, but from a lot of people. There's a lot of things happening in the market. All right, so the $1 million question, what are we looking at? I mean, this is hole number one. Mm-hmm. Something similarly, you know, fitted as we see this particular Barker. Mm-hmm. What are we looking at as far as price point?
Yeah, so this boat, as you see it, and again, it has every single option available, is 1.2 million.
1.2.
So our base boat with quad 300 V8s,
okay,
with a single row instead of the dual row, starts at 935.
935, most base model up to 1.2.
And when we say base, our base boat also includes the electronics that you see.
Okay.
So what we did is we tried to price the boats out as close to what 9 out of 10 guys would add as far as options.
Okay.
Just to make it easy.
Okay.
And so again, that base boat at 935 includes the 224s, includes the open array radar, it includes the Optimus joystick. So it includes most all of these options that you see.
How's the Yamaha setup on something like this? To be
honest with you, we haven't built one
yet.
Okay,
okay.
And I don't have one on order yet. But,
with the Yamaha package.
With the Yamaha package.
Okay.
But, I'm sure that we will at some point in time.
All right, guys. Well, listen, we're gonna go ahead and do a sea trial. I might have to just film right here. I get a little wild.
Fire them up again?
I think we should end the video with firing them up again, and then you know what we'll do? We'll start the next video going vroom 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 with those 450s over there in the Gulf, guys. Let's go, guys. The Barker Cat, baby. We got Kevin Barker over here. Guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. Beautiful, man. All right, Kevin. Listen, I'll be here tomorrow. The sea trial is happening.
All right.
Amazingness. Let's do this, guys.
All right.
We're out of here.
All right, thanks.
Boop.